My down blanket and all in there. Trying to see that big rock at. Not a whole lot further, and it looks like we might get out of this.
Got a couple brook trout caught on here.
Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to my base camp here in the George Washington National Forest. I'm out along the North River, ready to make some coffee. It was chilly, 45 degrees this morning, but I'm using my pop-up cabin tent, the core, and got a cot in there. It's working real well. Stayed pretty warm with my down blanket and all in there, but it's got lots of room. Can stand up inside of it like so. My little night light and cot. We're gonna make some coffee, eat a little breakfast, and get on the old WR and go do some exploring. Got in here yesterday evening, set up a nice camp, had a good restful evening here along the river. Speaking of rivers, I think we've got some river crossings, some significant stream crossings to check out today, and we'll see how that goes. How beautiful is this for a campsite? Kind bars, banana and cappuccino for breakfast. This is from an MRE, and it says mocha cappuccino instant powder. I guess you would call this camping to ride. Got the luxuries of a big tent, a cot, and don't have to carry camping gear with me on the bike, so not too bad. Well, we're gonna finish up breakfast and get my gear on and hit the trail. All right, we're off and rolling. It's 10 o'clock. Anyway, it takes a long time to get going when you're in camp. Does me anyway. It looks like blue skies primarily and sunshine, so gonna be a good day. Need to reset my odometer. A nice little national forest road right out of camp, graveled and a little bit of embedded rock and some potholes. And this is in the George Washington National Forest, and there are a number of campsites, dispersed camping, and it runs right along here on the North River. Monday evening, it was a number of people already occupying some camps, and next weekend, Memorial Weekend, so just beautiful. And it's a little chilly. I don't know what the temperature is, but it'll warm up. Another dispersed camping spot. We're going to take a road up here to the right and climb up the mountain ridge to a little special spot. Well, he waved me on. I guess we'll go give it a try, see see what's going on up here. Well, we'll be climbing for a while here now, and this is a very nice road, nice trail. It looks like they've dumped a lot of gravel on it since I was here last. Finer than frog hairs. They probably washed out a bit with the heavy rains we've had this spring. Yeah, we're getting a little view up here. They dumped some big knobbly rock here on the road, so anyway, that was my third night camping out last night, and I'd stopped and bought some supplies before moving into this camp, and yeah, I sat around having a relaxing evening after everything was set up, and I decided to start fixing supper, and I had bought a can of loaded potato soup in a can. I was kind of had my mouth watering for that, so I went to the truck to get my supplies, and I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. I could not find that can of soup, and I must have left it in the cart. It must have fell out. I don't know what happened to that, but somebody got a can of soup and I didn't. But I had a military MRE packet with me, and I've got a few of those. That's only the second one I've ever opened up to eat, and it wasn't too bad. That's the story of my can of soup that disappeared. We're up here at a high enough elevation that some of the trees are still in the stages of leafing out. Yeah, some pine. Oh, look at that. Wow. Blooming rhododendron, maybe? Yeah. Stop here at a little natural lookout. There goes a hawk. Walk down here and see what we see. Little fire pit. Wow, what a cool spot. Looking over into West Virginia. These little leaves here just budding out. Whereas down in the valley, everything is pretty much fully developed already. Well, we've got more adventure up ahead of us. Another lookout, water crossings, and who knows what all else. Yeah, so a lot of work on that gravel road, but I guess maybe it's for the better. It just draws a lot more people into the area, though. So a little tiny narrow paved section running up here to where it used to be a fire lookout tower. Reddish Knob, what it's called now. Very cool. Lookout tower used to be right there. All right, down into West Virginia, that direction. Yeah, we'll head back down this little lookout access pavement to a little bit of county paved road, and then we're going to be off and heading towards those water crossings I told you about earlier. What do we have here? U.S. Forest Service, they probably had an access pipe where you could get water. That was often found in these parts of the National Forest. Just winding our way down into West Virginia. We're on the other track here now. There's the first little stream crossing. Mid-Atlantic backcountry discovery route. Looks okay. Whoa! Oh, some water down in my boot too. Yeah, my shirt's a little wet and it's still chilly. Just following right along this stream. I'll have to see if I can find the name of the stream. Not that many of you will even matter or know, but following along it, and that's why we have a number of crossings. Here's some fellas. How y'all doing?
There's nothing after that.
Well, there's two more.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
Yeah, this is the biggest one, deepest one, and I didn't think I was here yet. I have I've biffed it on this one.
Yeah, I can see why. The rocks are big.
They're big, yeah. Yeah. Well, good. I got somebody else to check it out for me. Big BMWs. Trying to see that big rock at. Okay, I see it. That was deep. Oh, we made it. And it's kind of felt good to have somebody else there. Okay, we're in Brandywine, West Virginia. These guys rolled up. We've had a really great visit. They're out of Vermont doing the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route. T700, two CRF 300Ls, all decked out with rally raid and new suspension. They're hammering it. Travis.
I'm Kieran.
Kieran.
And I'm Jackson.
Jackson. Really nice guys. They've taken an inordinate amount of time to talk to me today.
Yeah.
So we got to let them roll down the road. Well, you guys made my day. Made it awesome. Very cool.
I was nervous at first, for sure. Like, I thought it was going to be this whole length.
We were following the river through and we're like, oh goodness, is it going to be like a huge...
Yeah.
This thing changes
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you can see.
constantly. Sometimes it's over here, big floods, it changes.
Just heard your voice in my head, like, stay left of the rock, and I was like, that's it.
Me and Karen just went right down the middle.
Yeah, we didn't know. I was like, okay.
Well, you got cooled off. I saw he's like
sure.
water come up clear over his head. Yeah, that's right.
Great to meet you. It was a lot of fun
Oh,
to
my
talk.
pleasure.
Yeah,
Joe.
Good to meet you. What was your name again?
Joe.
Joe.
Good to meet
Yeah.
you, Joe.
It's really nice to meet you, Joe.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, one of these days you should come up to Vermont.
Yeah.
Cool. These guys are a club, single-cylinder adventure riders out of Vermont. And there you go. That's how you cross the water and do a 180 in the dirt. Well, picked up a few victuals for campfire supper tonight. Head on down the road here and look for some dirt and make my way back to camp. Road not suitable for large trucks. Good. Right behind me here is the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discovery Route, and a portion we didn't ride this morning. I'm going to be taking part of it on the way back to camp, and look at these rhododendron. So far as some big mud puddles occasionally, not that big, not bad, but the road itself is solid. Roll on down the trail and see how it looks as we go along. It's gotten a little more gnarly, some embedded rock, some small rock shelves. Okay, I'm looking at a road back there, and it looks kind of interesting. I feel like exploring it some. Well, we'll go see. This could be a mistake, but it's not like I never made a mistake before. This is definitely one notch up in gnarliness from the main road I just left. Yeah, more like a single track, two track. I want to go down anything that I can't turn around and come back up. That's the rule. Okay, I don't have my saw with me. Check this out. Bike's in a bad spot right there. Well, if we run into any more of this stuff, I might be turning her around. Not a whole lot further, and looks like we might get out of this. Cool. Never know how deep those suckers are going to be, but take an educated guess at it. Well, there's a gate up here. That's too bad. This was really kind of a fun trail. Yeah. That little 3-inch log kind of kicked me out there. Well, we're back where we started. Yeah, I thought I'd just seen a black mamba in the middle of the road, but no, it turns out to just be a black racer. Good old boy. Glad I didn't mistake you for a stick. Just funning with you about the black mamba. I knew what it was. Let's roll. Back full circle to where we met the dump trucks this morning. So we're on the home stretch back for camp, and you know, I had a candy bar and a cup of coffee. Yeah, great nutrition for lunch, and it's like 3:30 now, and I haven't eaten anything. So I'm looking forward to getting back to camp, even if it is a little early. Okay guys, we're back at camp. Out of my gear, got a little fire going. I'm hungry. Really no lunch today other than a candy bar and some coffee. That don't really count, does it? But had a wonderful time meeting with the SCAR guys. The water crossings were awesome. The BMWs at the water crossing, they were on the Mid-Atlantic Backcountry Discover route also. Throw some Alaskan pink salmon in there. So what's for supper? I stopped in at the dollar store because I didn't have anything here in camp, and this is what I've come up with. Alaskan pink salmon and jasmine rice. Just add a little bit of hot water. This might make up for the candy bar and coffee lunch. I think it's really cool that these kind of things are available right in the dollar store to pick up and cook in camp. You don't have to carry a bunch of food with you, and this will make an awesome meal.
Dakota.
Dakota.
Yes, sir.
Joe, I love that. Yeah.
What do you do? Do I do videos and stuff all the time?
I do videos, yeah.
Got a couple brook trout caught on here, stock brook trout. Many natives out here, but of course I don't harm the native population. I let them flourish.
I like your tattoos.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Those
Thank
are, I mean, some
Yeah.
people get some crazy ones, but that looks pretty
These
cool.
are Cherokee words. This one's for honk, and this one is for wolf. I got a lot of Indian in these.
Good.
All righty.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's about all I've got for you this time, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see you out there on the next one.